what you heard about me. No birds you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking G.I.M.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are focusing on the white TSX again. Make time whenever we can and not overstress it, but also it being the main priority. After doing the OSFO, it's all coated. It doesn't look too crazy different. It just looks a little bit more stained and whatnot. Right now we're just masking off any of the openings, big ass holes that you can see from the underbody. And then eventually we're gonna have to come over here with this plastic sheets and whatnot and just kind of tarp over all that, mask it off over there underneath and get that all masked off. We're focusing on one side at a time. We're making some progress, or at least starting to make that progress we should have been getting into. We got both of us working each side. Don't mind all the tape, y'all. Going a little crazy, but masking everything up. Whatever we're leaving for, you know, the engine bay, painting white. Because I'm not changing up the color with the engine bay. I'm just gonna repaint it white, make it clean, a refresh. I'm not fully going with Raptor liner over here. You know, originally they do spray white, kind of flake it into here. I just feel like it would be kind of nice to have like a little cut off, and then when we do paint, blend the paint into the Raptor liner. But yeah, we have all the cutoff points and whatnot, and we're just sanding everything right now to 80 grit. That's all we're doing right now, playing some music, vibing, and just sanding away. It's not really exciting stuff, so I'm not showing too much, but you guys kind of get the gif. Right now I was just working this top little section because I'm just literally going by section with the panels, you know, just making it easier for myself. So I'm like, I finish one thing and then move on to the next, so I'm just not like all over the place and kind of forget where I'm at. Getting our fingertips in these corners and just trying to sand as much as we possibly can down to 80 grit. Get the epoxy sealer on. We're gonna do like 2 layers of that. Go from there. Are we still dark? We are back, and finally we're at the stage of masking it up, getting this tarp thing over. It's not as wide as I'd like it to be. We're gonna have to do like another layer. We're gonna fully mask it all up and then get to priming. A little bit more progress, get into it. Prep is always like the biggest thing and kind of the most time consuming. Prep good, turns out good, as they say. Got everything masked off right here. This side looks a bit more proper and better because so I decided to use like paper over there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's all sanded down with the 80 grit, wiped down clean, and then I masked it off. And obviously before the epoxy, we're gonna have to come in here with like twice with the wax and grease remover, so it's nice and clean, and then spray the epoxy. But we're obviously just gonna start with one side because I only bought 1 can of the 2-part epoxy primer. So yeah, your boys gotta eat some lunch first, and then we'll get to the wiping down and cleaning, and then spraying some epoxy. You being the goodest girl? You being the goodest girl? They've been so good together. All right, so you guys want to see what we have for lunch cooking up? It smells so good from outside. We have the window open. Glazed salmon, brown sugar glazed, and attempt at sticky rice in here. It looks sticky in there. It looks glazy. So then what else? What is that?
Asian chili, garlic, cucumbers.
Yummy.
Really
It looks great. It smells good from outside. I am starving. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Making a mess. All right, so now we are finally wiping everything down with Upol wax and grease remover, just like this. Wipe it all down. We'll wipe it down with Upol 3 times until the napkin shows up pretty clean. And now we got this right here. You can get this basically at any of your auto body stores or paint stores or whatever. It was like right on the shelf. Boom. You want things mixed up, good. You do that all. 2-part because it has a hardener in it. There's this thing underneath the can. In the video, they said press really hard. I felt like I was pressing hard, but there we go. Okay. I know I don't have a respirator. Yeah, I already popped this. I have a respirator. Be safer than I am right now. But here we go. We got it on the min setting. Now that I have that side flash drying for like 20-30ish minutes real quick, we wipe down this side because it feels like we're gonna have a decent amount left, or at least to be able to do one layer, and I can come back and do another layer if need to be. Coming out pretty decent, y'all, for the first layer right now. Back the next day. Got another can of prime right here. We left off with just doing a little bit of a layer. Some areas are a little bit fadey, so I gotta get a nice final layer on. I wiped it down with Prep All, and I think it should be good. I don't think I have to sand it beforehand. I hope this is the proper way, or a proper way of going about it. Some say like you could leave it and just, you know, do another epoxy layer over it, or sand it down with like 320 or something, scuff it up, and then do your layer again. Depending on how long you let it set for, and it's been just under 24 hours, so I think we're kind of like at the limit mark. Let it all shook us up, and we're just gonna get into it. Got our respirators. I picked another one up from my girl, Harbor Freight, and I got a new filter for this one, because that's why I wasn't using it, because I had tissue stuck in it. Just buy new filters, bro. Finish off with this can, because there's still like, I don't know, a little bit left in here. And then I got this can already mixed up, so. I ain't no painter. I rarely did this before, so. Oh, God. Oh, my fucking heart, bro. Thinking I smelled all the Prep All. Shit, it's hard to find. Hard to find this green tin can, bro. So now we're gonna go with this side right now, and we have a bit of primer left, so this is good. We're gonna go show you the other side that we just did. Things should be all good. I mean,
I have faith. It's looking good, y'all. Look at this, look at this.
it's windy enough. We got enough ventilation going on. All right, so we finished up spraying the 2 layers of epoxy. I basically took 2 cans. We got like a little bit left, and that'll be just enough for any little bit of touch-ups if I feel like it need to be. I'm gonna show y'all some of my imperfections. My first time, so no biggie. Well, there's a little run right here. I guess I could just sand it with like 320, wipe it down and spray a little bit more epoxy on it. But other than that, man, it's looking pretty decent. I got 2 layers on there, and it just seems like, you know, seems like a decent amount's coated. But yeah, I mean, not too shabby. So here's the other side. I feel like I got this one a little bit heavier than the other side. Can't really tell much of a difference, but hey, that's another step ahead in progress in the direction where we want to go finish up this white TSX. What do you guys want me to show you throughout this process? Like, how much in depth do you want me to show you throughout this restoration? What details, what process, you know, because some things I may skip over because I'm like, no one wants to see that, but you guys might, so let me know. That's it for this video. Short and sweet, getting some things done. We got the first stage done, which is the epoxy primer. What's gonna be next is scuffing it down, putting the seam sealer on, and then the Raptor liner, which we just ordered today, which we should have gotten ordered before, but hey, it's gonna be coming this week. Got it off Amazon, this kit, 130 bucks, and then I got adhesion promoter for the Raptor liner, so that was like another 2 bucks, and then the seam sealer. I'll show you guys everything when it gets here. As you guys can tell, it's like super windy, flood warnings, coastal watch, you know, all this fun stuff, and you know, high winds. So if this destroys any more, you guys know why. We should take it down, but probably not going to. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see. You guys excited for more white TSX work? Finally. No, we did not just kick it to the curb and just be a junkyard. We're back on it, trying to get shit done. I want this to be up and running in a couple months, you know. There's a lot of work to do, yes, I know, but we're trying to get to it, like you guys see, as much as we can with the time we have. But weekends, gotta make it do. All right, stay tuned for next video, guys. More progress on the way, because this is our main focus, so more updates consistently on this thing, and obviously little bits and pieces with that thing. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high I cannot see.